This is an Athena 2000. The Athena 1200 and it's a Fashion Touch 1036. There's a few of the Singer machines that have this body style, and what we're going to do is work on the tension, cleaning the top tension on this machine. So to get access to the tension, it's right here, and you've got your dial underneath here. You need to get the side cover off of the machine, and to do that there is a flathead screwdriver underneath on the back side near the presser foot lifter lever. And so I'm going to take that screw out. So that screw comes from underneath there. And then on the back side of the top cover here is this pinhole with a set screw in it, and that is a 1.5 millimeter set screw. It might be the SAE equivalent, but 1.5 millimeter and whatever that SAE equivalent are very close in the same size. And once those two screws are loose, slides off here, and if you yank on this, you can see there's a shoulder where that set screw gets tightened. So if you try to pull on this without loosening that set screw, you're just going to break this cover. And this is cast aluminum or magnesium or something. Now, with our cover removed, we have this plastic divider piece that houses the take-up spring, and that is, there's a flathead screw right in the center here. Move that screw out. This machine is a donor machine, but that screw right there holds this cover. That cover is on the tensioner here. And there are two important things. So now you've got the tensioner here. You can take folded thread or folded fabric or your and really get in there and get into the tension discs to clean them. You can also check the take-up spring hook here. Make sure that's clean and loose and not bent improperly. And then you can see the other side of the tensioner. The cover on this machine is slid to the side with some pretty hefty springs. So, all right, with the end cover off, we've got this side of the tensioner, and then the top cover pushed sideways to the right, and it's got this pair of clips that clip on to these springs. And then you can really access the tensioner. Cover off the end and the lid off the top of the machine. You can access the tensioner. As I lift the take-up arm, you can see the release here, and then it makes the discs all free to move, and you can really get in there and check and clean any thread or bits of other goo or whatever might have worked their way into this machine or into the tensioner. You can get those out. And then once you're done cleaning in there, you can reassemble everything backwards. So after you've cleaned all the goo out of your tensioner on top here, just slip the lid on, make sure it catches both ends, and when you put this piece back on, I'm going to rotate the take-up arm so it's up and out of the way, and then there is a notch on the back side that aligns with a notch on this divider here so that you can see the left and right side divider for the tensioner. And the fit of the center pin on there is actually quite tight, so you have to do a little bit of finagling to get that to press back over the center, but there it is. So that divider needs to be way up high here to fit on the peg. And then when that's all in the correct place, this screw will just go straight in. And it'll hold this divider there. And then that'll hold that divider in place. And the cover, that peg, slides on a pin. And then put the screw back in underneath here. While you have this cover off, you can also clean this pre-tensioner here. Same thing, just floss it with unwaxed dental floss or fold it over piece of fabric. You can use rubbing alcohol if you want as well.